What is up, guys? I'm Brad Mew, your coach of the Grassy Plains Raikous. This is our Week 5 match. We are going against the New England Groudons this week. John, aka Shiny Groudon 1. His YouTube link will be in the description. Before this video starts, though, please drop a like below to support your Grassy Plains Raikous and the Omega Bat Association, the OBA. And also, if you're new, subscribe for more Wi-Fi battles like this, OBA, and thoughts and speculations videos and stuff like that. This week, I actually really was purchasing a lot of different stuff than what he brought. We brought a pretty standard team, I guess. Not really standard because bought a little bit of different stuff this week, but defensive Weezing with the Black Sludge, Flamethrower, Sludge Bomb, Will-O-Wisp, and Stockpile, so I can set up stockpiles on something that's Choice Banded or Choice Scarfed. That was my plan for that. Crocoon, Majesty is coming this week. First time bringing Majesty so far in the league, so it's new. Defensive, Swycoon. I needed the Swycoon because I knew he was going to probably bring either the Emboar or something like that, so... And I wanted to at least eat some hits from the Landorus, in case the Landorus was Choice Banded, so that's why I ran defensive. Crocoon, so I can at least set up some Calm Minds and get some Scalds off. Mega Charizard X. Bringing the last one from last week. The Crunch, Dragon Dance, Dragon Claw, and Flare Blitz. Bringing a physical Mew this week with Defog, because I didn't have my foragers with this week. I needed a Defogger in case he did want to bring his Rampardos to set the Stealth Rocks. However, he does not bring the Rampardos, so either that or the Shuckle too. I was really worried about that Shuckle. That Shuckle, if it gets set up, it completely runs through my team. So that's what I was really prepared for this week. Bringing the Ice Punch, Sucker Punch, Zen Headbutt, and Defog Mew this week with the leftovers. Max Attack, Max Speed, Timid Nature. Not Timid Nature, the Adamant Nature. Special Offensive Chansey with actually a different set. I actually based the Chansey for the Shuckle because I knew the Shuckle couldn't touch it whatsoever. So I'm bringing the Aromatherapy, Charge Beam for the Clawitzer and stuff like that. That and I can just get a special attack increase off that, which is always nice too. Do more damage as time goes on. Toxic and Soft Boiled. Toxic for the Shuckle, which Shuckle probably would have rest anyways, but he did not even bring the Shuckle. So, and a Focus Sash Garchomp this week. So, in case he got set up with his Latias or something like that, and his Flygon was Focus Sash, I could live a hit from him. Make him go down to Rough Skin, break his stash, and retire with a Dragon Claw. So, what's up into this? His Landorus was a real threat to my team as well. However, he is actually running a different kind of set for his Landorus. He does not carry knockoff, as I have found out. I knew my Weezing really well, most of his team, like literally half his team. I knew he was going to leave with a Landorus, so I'm going to leave with my Weezing here. He's going to get intimidated off, doesn't matter whatsoever. He can't do nothing to me. He knows a Will-O-Wisp is actually coming here, so he actually makes a very, very good play. Actually goes out into the Emboar here, so very good play on his part, breaking the Will-O-Wisp or the Flamethrower, so nice play on your part. Will-O-Wisp does not affect. Then again, it doesn't really give him too much of an advantage because Emboar cannot do anything to this thing. I'm defensive. Emboar can only at least like throw out Flare Blitz and stuff like that to me. So, and Wild Charge, that's usually what they carry. However, he actually snags a crit here, which kind of sucks. Otherwise, I calculated when I did about half that, how much the crit did. Assuming he's Adamant, max attack, maybe max HP or max speed. So, crit didn't matter there. I did not want my Weezing go down yet, because my Weezing was really crucial for the Landorus staying in check. So I went out to my Swycoon here. Very good play on my part here. He's actually going to go for the Hammer Arm, so I don't know why he went for the Hammer Arm. Since he actually goes for the Hammer Arm here, I'm able to outspeed on the next turn, so that's kind of a crucial play on my part, or his part actually, going for the Hammer Arm. Because if he would not have went for the Hammer Arm, he actually probably would have took me out. Well, not took me out, but at least did some decent damage with the Wild Charge if he did carry it. So since he has -1 speed, I'm able to speed. I'm able to invest in speed, so that did matter a lot, and able to take him out with a Scald. So that's a big threat off his side now. Now he's actually going to go to Shiftry. He's actually been running Choice Scarf Shiftry a lot lately, so I was actually assuming this was Focus Sash or Choice Scarfed or Banded. So that's my prediction. My Charizard completely counters it. So if he didn't want to go for the Seed Bomb, which I actually predicted here, he's going to go for a knockoff, which doesn't really matter too much. It actually does a lot of damage. I'm not quite sure why it did so much. I was assuming maybe it was Choice Banded or Choice Scarfed, but at this point, seeing how it speed this turn, he actually did Choice Scarfed, not changing up his moves right here when he clearly could have did something different than knockoff. Then again, knockoff wood still does a decent amount of damage anyways, since it's not resisted like Seed Bomb. Seed Bomb's 4 times resisted, so I'm gonna set up a Dragon Dance. I needed to set up my Dragon Dance here, at least start tearing through his team. Since I'm at +1 speed, he's still Choice Scarf, but I'm at low speed since I'm max speed. Jolly, so he's going to go into his Latias here. I knew this thing could not outspeed me since it's not Mega Evolved yet. Once it Mega Evolves, it has a chance of outspeeding me, but I'm not quite sure. Since he is not up Mega Evolved yet, though, I'm able to outspeed because I'm at +1 speed. +1 Dragon Claw actually does take this thing out, so that's a big threat off the field. My Chansey can stay around a lot longer now and do a lot more wrong to his team, and if I do need to stack my Chansey off at this point, I can stack it off. The only thing I really need it for at this point now is actually the Clawizer. So he's going to go to Landorus here. I wanted to keep this Charizard around at this point because I knew it outsped the Flygon if it was not Choice Scarf Flygon. So I wanted to keep it around for the Flygon. I'm going to predict an Earthquake, go into my Weezing here. Very good prediction on my part. He's going to go for the Earthquake, so that's nice. Get some Black Sludge back in return for my play. This is a kind of questionable play on his side, going for the Superpower here. I don't know if he was making a prediction onto my Chansey or something. There was no way I'd be going on to Chansey when a Landorus is in, so don't know why he really went for that. At this point, I'm assuming he does not have knockoff. If he had knockoff, he probably would have went for it right there. So, and we know it's not a Choice Scarf or Choice Band to Landorus, so assuming maybe it's more of a bulky Landorus, but I'm going to get the burn on him. He cannot do much to me now. I'm going to go for the Sludge Bomb, see how much it does. Just test the waters up for the damage right there. It doesn't do too much. Then again, I'm assuming it's more of a bulky Landorus since it's not Scarfed or Banded. And didn't see the Stealth Rocks yet, but I do know his moveset at this point. It's actually U-Turn, Rock Slide, which I don't think we saw yet. But U-Turn, Rock Slide, Earthquake, and Superpower. So he does not carry knockoff, he does not carry Stealth Rocks, so that's very good on my side when I did find that information out. He's going to go into Flygon here. If I would have went for a double Sludge Bomb, it would have did a decent amount of damage, but if he was Focus Sash Flygon, it is no more Focus Sash, so that's still good. He can go for a Dragon Claw all he wants. I did calculate, I knew I was going to live at least like around about 20 HP. He gets a little bit of a high roll there, but then again, I didn't know he was Life Orb, so that's probably why he was Life Orb. He gets a little bit more damage on me, but gonna get this thing burned. Two of his physical attackers at this point actually are really crippled, so that's very, very good for my side. My Weezing can stay around as long as it wants. I'm gonna keep my Weezing around just for the Levitate ability, because I wanted to keep my Levitate around in case that Landorus actually wanted to throw out any more Earthquakes. But it was basically just fodder at that point. If he did not go for the Earthquake, when I did predict the Earthquake and he goes for something different, it goes down as fodder. So I get a free switch into something if I did need it. So that's basically all that Weezing was for at that point. Gonna go into my Suicune here. I know I'm defensive and he's burned right now, so nothing is gonna do any much damage to me. Then if I get too low, I can always rest again, and I do carry the Sleep Talk, so you can go for the Earthquake because it does have a little bit higher base damage. Does a little bit more, I guess, but he is Life Orb, and I just went for the Scald here. I could have set up a Call of Mine, but I didn't really see the point because the only special attacker on his team is Clawizer. Clawizer can't touch me the way it is. You can go for the Water Pulse, but I think it's a Water Pulse, but it's resisted. It's not going to do too much anyways, and he can go for the Aura Sphere and stuff like that. But here actually makes a really good play. He predicts my chances to come out and go for Aura Sphere here. Very good play on his part. At this point, he really needed to make some plays to get back in this match. He's going to go for, just keep going for Aura Spheres here. That's about the best thing he can do. Just going to get a Toxic off on him. I had no way to really damage this thing. I could have went for Charge Beam, but Charge Beam only would did like 10% to this thing. Since I'm not invested in special attack or anything, I have like base 10 special attack on this thing, but I'm going to get that Toxic off. Now I can just basically sit here and stall out with the Soft Boiled, and if I needed to, I can always go into my Suicune again. I know I can at least live 2 hits from this thing for my Suicune yet. And I also have my Garchomp in the back, but he might actually be carrying Ice Beam, but not quite sure if it's Choice Specs or the... he had 1 Scarf on his team, so I wasn't really assuming this was Scarfed, but... he's just going to keep going for Aura Spheres here. Not really a problem, because I can eat him up for days and keep recovering. I'm going to go for a Charge Beam here. It does a decent amount, it does about 10% like I said earlier. I do get the special attack increase, so it's probably going to do about 20% the next time, which I was assuming. So right here I'm actually going to go for the Soft Boiled, since I do get a little bit low on my HP. I did not want my chances to go down for this thing. At least want to get this Clawizer out of the way, then I can stack off my chance if I really do need it. So I'm going to go for the Soft Boiled, get my HP back. right here, he actually could have made a play if he was judging that I was actually probably going to go for a charge beam. He could have made a crucial play on his side. He could went out to those Landorus and it would not have affected him. Landorus still would probably be able to do a decent amount to me. Superpower actually probably would have took me out, or took me close to actually out, even when he was burned. I'm only base 5 or 10 defense, so even if it's burned, it's going to be doing a shitload amount, even when it's super effective damage. Superpower coming from a Landorus, so he could have made that play there, but he did not. So we're going to be taking out that Claw, so he's going to go with this Landorus here. I'm going to switch out here. I knew my Landorus, this Landorus could not do nothing to Mew. Judging it does not have knockoff, it only has U-turn. And I did not predict him to go for U-turn, I actually predicted him to go for the superpower. He goes for the superpower, does not do anything completely. He's going to get his -1 attack defense, but I'm going to get my leftovers off here. He's burned, so I didn't expect him to do too much anyways, unless it crits, but it's not going to crit. If he carried knockoff, he would have been a little bit better of a situation, because my team does not really have much stuff that wants to take a knockoff. Just going to outspeed here, though. He's not choice scarfed. I'm base 100 speed. Landorus, I think, is base 91 speed, so I'm able to speed there. Go for the Ice Punch. 4 times effective, -1 defense, able to take that thing out. And your Grassy Plains Raikous are now 3 and 2. So we're slowly climbing up on the ladder. Our top guy on the ladders right now is actually Toronto Blue Shamans. They're 4-0 right now. I'll just let you guys know right now. My goal is actually to try taking them out, but not gonna go that far. I don't think. I think next time we face them is like in about 5 weeks. I think. Next week we're gonna be going against the Black City Sammurotts. So we're going to have a very good match then. He's actually been really moving up the ladders too. So, going to be 2 classes of very good battlers coming next week. So it's going to be a better battle for you guys. But if you did enjoy that and you would like to support your Grassy Plains Raikous, please drop a like below. And if you are new, subscribe for more Pokemon related content in the future in your subscription box. We're now 3 and 2, 3 wins, 2 losses. So we're hoping to turn that over to 4-2 next week. We're on a little bit of a roll. We have 2 wins now since the last loss. So. And we actually set up a little bit in this match too. I want to take advantage of my Charizard more with the setup, because once I set up with my Charizard, not much actually wants to outspeed it unless it's choice scarfed. So that's why I'm really realizing now. So if I can get that in and set it up, I can take as much stuff out as I can and let my other team members deal with a lot of other threats on the team. So that's what I'm going to try doing in next week's match and weeks continued. So that'd be Sam. We'll get out of here. See you guys next week.